Okay. Now let's talk about Shannon Sharpe. But before we get started, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Gertie Mac Show, taking y'all time to subscribe to the channel, liking and sharing my videos. I really appreciate all that. Now let's go. So all of y'all probably know by now about Shannon Sharpe going viral on live while having some fun with a honey bun with extra icing on top. Now, it wasn't no video of him in the person in a video. It was just audio. And from what we're hearing, from what's been put out, what he said is that it happened by accident. Now, at first, people didn't really know what had happened. Now, this right here is like the video. It was just showing like the floor. But it's like two videos. One of them showed like some white sheets or whatever. But in that video, you can also hear Shannon Sharpe call out the woman name. That's my Michelle. That's my Michelle. People say it's almost like a scene from Baby Boy with Ving Rhames. Now, Shannon Sharpe, from his account, which we now know that I want to say his PR person or the person that runs his account, but one of the people that worked for him had posted this message, and it said, "Beware, as Shannon Sharpe 84 Instagram was hacked this morning. My team and I are working vigorously to figure this out." Now, this right here had people thinking that, wow, okay, then so Shannon Sharpe did not do this, and that just, something happened, and this happened by accident. Well, now, when stuff like this happens and you go viral, it's going to be an explanation like what's going on. And then with Shannon Sharpe being on ESPN, not so much of Club Shay Shay and Nightcap, because those are his shows that he, owns. That's his podcast. He owns that. Now, I know he has a contract and endorsement deal with Volume Sports, but he is the sole owner of those shows, so he don't really have to answer to nobody. But when we're pertaining to ESPN, when something like this happens, something got to be explained, because how ESPN is going to feel about the person that they just gave a big contract to now on video with this audio. To some, it's no big deal. But to some people in the world we live in now, it is a big deal. So Shannon Sharpe went live on Nightcap with Chad Ochocinco to basically reveal all the truth and just go ahead on, just tell what really happened. And he also apologized to his family, his kids, but he also apologized, to ESPN, but he also talked about calling ESPN to tell them the truth about what happened. Y'all check out this video.
There were an event that happened today. Obviously, I'm embarrassed. Someone that is extremely private, and to have one of your most intimate details, the audio heard for the entire world to hear. I'm embarrassed for a number of reasons. People count on Shannon, Shay Shay Media, Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, ESPN. There are a lot of people that count on Shannon to be professional at all times. And I always try to be professional at all times. Even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of professional, although I'm in the privacy of my own home. And I'm very disappointed in myself, not for the act. I think there are millions and billions of people of consenting age that engage in activities. But to have your most intimate detail on the audio to be heard, I'm disappointed in myself. I let a lot of people down. My kids, I reached out to them. I called them. I called my sister. My friends, obviously, my friends reached out. But God, this was not staged. Came in, I threw my phone on the bed, gazed in an activity. I did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on. So I don't know how it works. And so all of a sudden, my other phone is going off and people are calling me FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime. Man, my heart sank. It dropped. And obviously, I run my accounts, But Jordan, being the good Samaritan, the good soldier that he is, Jordan the one that cut it off. Because hell, I didn't even know it was on. Jordan cut it off. Jordan put the message up. And then after I called my agent, the agency, I called ESPN. After I just got this good, tell them the truth. I said, I just got to tell them the truth. My phone wasn't hacked. It wasn't a prank. It was me being a healthy, active male.
Now, the person that brought Shannon Sharpe to First Take to ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, has yet to respond. But people are wondering, will Shannon Sharpe be fired or suspended or something for this? Like I say, it is what it is. You know, it ain't like he did something bad, but, you know, people are bringing up the fact that Paul Pierce was fired from ESPN, let go. And now he didn't have no audio or doing the same thing Shannon Sharpe was doing. He was in the video basically just having some fun, partying, had some girls in the video, and, you know, they was having some libations, you know, just having some fun. You know, some people feel like it was too much fun, but it wasn't no video of like Shannon Sharpe had with something like that with a honey bun. But Paul Pierce was eventually fired and let go from ESPN. Now, people are saying like, well, Paul Pierce can be let go from being on live, having fun with females in the video and all this kind of stuff that he was doing. Well, Shannon Sharpe is in a video doing a little bit more than what Paul Pierce was doing. What would be the outcome for Shannon Sharpe? Does this put Stephen A. Smith in a tight spot? Now, like I say, nothing wrong with what Shannon Sharpe was doing, but you know, the world we live in now, everything is looked at with a fine tune. It's looked at with, you know, everything is so fickety. It's just like you really can't do too much of numbers without somebody trying to cancel you or whatever, or somebody calling in like, how y'all let him be on TV and all this kind of stuff. Now, you know, a lot of people trying to figure out who the Michelle lady is. Some people been posting pictures of who the Michelle lady is, and some women have been coming out saying, that's not me, I'm not the Michelle. People are going to try to get down to the bottom of who the woman was in this audio. Now, when they do, her face is going to be all over the place. And people is wondering how long it's going to be before this lady come out to try to get her some clout, or come out there to try to be identified, like, and tell her side of the story. But other people chimed in, a lot of people chimed in. Now, the whole thing about being hacked, y'all clearly heard Shannon Sharpe admit that nothing was hacked. It really happened, and he don't know how it happened. He just threw his phone on the bed, and that was it. He don't know how this all happened. I mean, maybe he hit the wrong button. But Terrell Owens, before Shannon Sharpe even admitted to this, he had already called out Shannon Sharpe like, no, this wasn't hacked. He said, oh, I will be tuning in for this one, because Shannon Sharpe was like, he's going to go live to talk about what happened. And Terrell Owens also said, first, let's keep it professional. And number one, your account did not get hacked. So Terrell Owens knew from the get-go that this wasn't no such and such as nothing get hacked. Now, people are saying that this does feel like it was staged, because when Shannon Sharpe went live, he went live advertising, you know, some fun type of thing to where, you know, guys can use. And people are like, well, you know, it's just ironic that you are advertising, you know, endorsing something that guys can use in moments like this. So they're like, this right here seems like this was staged in a setup to roll this out. Because you know how it is, marketing and all this kind of stuff. Shannon Sharpe going viral for this, and now you roll this out. Hey, but y'all get in the comments, tell what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video, and also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop another video. Follow my social media at GreadyMac15. Holla.